Okay, so today we're diving into this whole thing with Elon Musk and President Trump.
Okay.
This whole thing about the Resolute Desk.
Right. Yeah.
So, uh, there's this video clip that's been going around from Entertainment Tonight,
Hmm.
and in a Truth Social post from Trump,
Yeah.
and it looks like they might be connected, but
Potentially.
yeah, potentially, but maybe not.
Who knows?
So that's what we're looking at today. We're seeing,
Trying to figure it all out.
yeah, trying to figure out, what actually happened here, and like what it tells us about how these things happen in the world today.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's start with this Entertainment Tonight clip.
Okay.
So we see Elon Musk is visiting the Oval Office
With President Trump.
with President Trump, right?
Yeah.
And his son X is there too.
Little X.
Yeah, little X, right?
He's 4 years old.
And he's he's 4.
Yeah.
And he's doing what 4-year-olds do, right?
Sometimes.
He's picking his nose
Uh-huh.
right there next to the Resolute Desk.
Yeah. Pretty funny.
Pretty funny visual, right?
Definitely.
Um,
And the narrator, right away, jumps on it.
yeah.
This could be why Trump refinished the desk.
Yeah, is there a connection
Connection there.
between X picking his nose
Mm-hmm.
and then the desk being refinished?
Right. And then they throw in that clip of Trump talking about what a great guy X is.
Like a great guy, high IQ.
Yeah.
I mean, was that on purpose?
Yeah.
I mean, did they put that in there just to kind of
To make that connection even stronger.
Yeah.
Even though it's never really stated.
Yeah.
Explicitly.
Yeah, right.
But it's definitely implied.
Yeah.
And I think it works.
Yeah, I think it works too. We want
to see a story there.
to see a story.
And so we kind of fill in those gaps.
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah.
especially
when it's visual.
Yeah, when you see it.
Images are so powerful.
Yeah.
Much more so than just words on a page.
Yeah. Right.
Or even a voice,
Okay, so then we have
Trump's Truth Social post.
Yeah.
He talks about refinishing the desk.
He calls it a very important job.
Important job.
Yeah, and even says the replacement desk is only temporary.
Right.
He's going to get the real one back as soon as he can.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, but he doesn't say why.
Yeah, no explanation.
No explanation.
Which makes you wonder even more.
Right. So is it possible, maybe we're getting carried away here?
Sure.
I mean, what if it's just a coincidence?
Yeah.
Maybe they were already planning to refinish the desk,
Right.
or maybe something happened to it that we don't know about.
Right.
Accidents happen.
All the time.
Right.
I mean, things get damaged,
Yeah.
Scratch spilled on, who knows? So, yeah, I mean, it's possible.
It's possible we're reading too much into this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to remember, think critically.
Yeah. Don't just accept what's being presented.
Question it.
Yeah, question it.
Look for other explanations.
Exactly.
And in this case, we don't actually know
Right.
the truth. We don't know why the desk was refinished.
Right.
It's really interesting, though, you think about how
quickly this stuff spreads.
Yeah.
Especially when it's funny and, catches your eye.
Yeah.
It really makes you think about misinformation,
Yeah, for sure.
how easily we can all be misled.
Yeah. This whole thing kind of reminds me of that War of the Worlds broadcast
Yeah.
back in the 30s.
The 30s. Yeah.
People thought it was real.
Aliens were invading.
Yeah. It was just
Just a story on the radio.
a story.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But that's how powerful these things can be.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's not just radio.
It's images. It's video.
Exactly.
It's everywhere.
So, what have we learned here?
We've got this, maybe funny, maybe not story.
About a desk.
About a desk, right?
Yeah.
But I think more importantly, we've seen how easily
Narratives can take shape.
Yeah, and how, these images and videos can really affect us.
Yeah.
Sometimes without us even realizing it.
And we all have our own biases.
Right.
So we tend to gravitate towards information that supports those biases.
Yeah, even if it's not true.
Exactly.
So I guess the question for you listening is, how do we become more aware of this?
Yeah. How do we be more careful?
Yeah, how do we, separate fact from fiction?
Especially online.
Especially online, right, where it's all mixed together.
That's all mixed together, yeah.
So something to think about, I guess, as
Yeah.
you're, scrolling through your feeds and stuff.
Definitely.
Okay, well, that's our deep dive for today.
Fascinating stuff.
Yeah, it really is.
Always something new to uncover.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll catch you next time.
See you then.
All right.
Bye.